and it is Tuesday. Therefore, it is our International Young Tellers. We only have one with us at the moment. There will be more coming, I'm sure. The first is Erica, who was one of our regulars, but she's having a few network problems. So she's just checking that, and then she will be with us for a story. Hopefully we'll be joined by Carenza from Italy, and maybe Jesname from Punjab, but it's as it's so late in India, that's always a bit random. And maybe we'll even get Nigeria joining us today. All good. Aha. We're nearly. So as soon as Erica is back and unmuted, we'll ask Erica to tell us a story. It might be without video if she's Erica may be working as radio. Hello, Mike. Hello, other Mike, rather. But you could put on a false white beard so you don't feel out of it, Mike. Anyone over the age of 25 has to have a white beard unless they're a woman, I'm afraid. So Erica is just checking her internet. She's having network issues. For those that are watching all elsewhere, we apologize. It is the nature of the World Wide Web. Right. Shh. Right. Behave, Mike. Faculty. So how are we doing, Erica? Any progress? I have a poem called Human Without Tag. Okay, Erica, ladies and gentlemen, we have in India, marvelous. Erica, please introduce yourself, unmute yourself, introduce yourself, and tell us a story. So good to have you back.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Erica. I'm Erica from India, and I'm going to tell you a story about a very, very smart kid, Lavender. Once upon a time, in an old forest, there was an old hut in which two couples lived. They were very, very poor, and they didn't have enough money to buy food for them. So the wife went to get food outside every day and make some food for the husband. So after a few years, they had a little girl named Lavender. They thought she was very, very ugly because she was black. So they named her Lavender because they hated the flower lavender and were allergic to it. They thought lavender was black and not disappointment because they thought black people were intelligent and white people were very, very smart. So, but her parents were wrong. She was a very, very smart kid, and she started reading books when she was just 4. So one day, she requested her parents that she wanted to go to a nice school and study, and wanted to see how is it to study with other students because she didn't want it to study alone. But her parents denied her because they said school is nothing. When you grow up, they make you nothing but just a nerd or a big brain. Because her parents thought that studying was nothing. You just had to if you be a robber without studying, you still get some money and be a successful person. but she thought that studying is the only success, is the key to success. So she requested her parents every day that and begged them that I wanted to go to a school. Then her parents finally approved her to go to a nice school. But her parents didn't put her in a nice school because they thought she was a disappointment. So they put her in a strict school and told her that's a nice school. You can go there. Teachers say nothing to you. So she was very happy because she was finally going to school and study. So tomorrow, so after the next day, she went to the school first day by walking by herself. But she reached the school too early because she was really excited about her first day. But when she came, some students were also there who were new like her and had the same parents like her as well. So she made them their friends because they had the same stories and they told her about the life stories that their parents called them ugly and because they were black. So when they went to their classroom, there was a very strict teacher who thought from who thought from the face she was very nice, but from the inside she was very strict because a girl did pigtails. So the teacher told her that why are you doing pigtails? Do you want to look like a pig's tail today? She said my mother thought that they were very straight, so she made me do it, and I think I love it. So she got very angry, and you know what she did next? She pulled her hair, started roaming her around, and she flew her far away. But fortunately, she got saved. Otherwise, she would have died right now. Lavender and her other friends clapped because their friend survived. Lavender got very angry because the teacher was trying to kill her friend. So she shouted at the teacher, Miss, you can't do that to a child. That's offensive. If the parents knew about it, they'll sure report you to the police. So the teacher got very angry and said, You're just a disappointment. Your father told me. You are getting a strict punishment. So she pulled her hair and like and pull her and take her with the strict room in which she will be locked for 5 hours. She get no food and nothing. So she locked her over there. She was begging for help. But luckily she had some friends. So they opened the door for her because one of their friends had the keys he stole. So he opened the gate and Lavender thanked all of her friends. So they did. So they did the next thing. They ran away from the school, and the teacher didn't notice them because they were really smart children. Then when they escaped from the school, they reached in the forest in an unknown forest they didn't know about. So while they were walking, Lavender was their leader because they thought Lavender was very smart. So she told them everything about the forest she knew. And then once they were roaming around, a crow appeared on their head, and and the crow can speak. They didn't thought the crow can speak, but the crow speak. Hello children, I need your help. The king and queen Thomas needs your help. So he said, come with me, sit at my back and let's go fly to their kingdom. Lavender said, no, we can't come with you. We don't know you. We don't know you. We can't begging you. So Lavender said, okay, we'll come with you. So they sat on the back and then fly to the king and queen of Thomas. So when they reached there, the queen said, we are begging you for help. And a mysterious creature stole a precious diamond from our palace, and we need your help because you all are smart children, and I think you should get it. If you get it, you win a award. You win a reward. Lavender said, "Okay, Queen, we get the diamond for you, but you promised us you get us a reward." The king said, "Of course, children, you will get the reward, but before you have to complete and fight with that creature because that creature is the dangerous creature in the entire world." So they got on their missions. They got a map of the everywhere in this forest. And when Lavender said, "I don't know these places. I knew everything, but not these places." All the kids started worrying because the smartest girl in their group does not know anything. So luckily, the crow came and helped them. He fly them to a magical but scary world. From outside, it looked magical. From the inside, it looked creepy. It looked like a ghost place. But they weren't scared because they didn't believe in ghosts. And luckily, there were no ghosts. It was just a scary big bear who was in different color. He was a blue and green color. How mysterious! They, so they asked the crow, "Who is that creature? We have never seen it." The crow said, "That's the scariest creature. Its name is very, very weird. No one can spell it." So the bear got angry because he didn't see those persons in his entire life. So he was going to fight them. But Lavender luckily have the potion, and then you know what she did next? She took out the potion and then spilled it on him. And he said, "Ah, why am I getting smaller?" And after a few minutes, the bear turned from this to this. The bear became really, really small, and the diamond was really, really big for him. So Lavender picked it, and but the bear got very, very angry, and he started fighting them. But he was very small, so it was easy. He can't fight them. So they took the diamond and flew away with the crow again. Then they came back into the palace and told the king and queen, "Your Majesty, we got your precious gem you wanted." The king and queen got shocked because these five little children got this precious diamonds that their warriors didn't even got. The queen said, "How is this possible? How are you children so smart? Who is the smartest in this group?" And everyone pointed at Lavender. Lavender got very scared because she thought she might be in danger, but she wasn't in danger. She was praised a lot, and her friends were also praised. They all clapped for Lavender and her friends. "Good job, children! You are the bravest warriors of us all. Now we promised, we give you the reward you wanted." So they gave them a big bag of gold, and they got very, very happy. So they cheered up and went to their homes. They went to their school and told the teacher, "If you ever told us again, we will buy this school and kick you out of this forest." The king, the teacher got very, very scared and she ran away. And they say, and the girl with the pigtails also got saved, and she also teased the teacher that go away. So they went back to their homes, and Lavender showed her parents that, "I got a bag of gold." The parents got very, very happy, not because the Lavender got the precious gem. They were happy because they didn't even care about their daughter. They care about the bag of gold. But Lavender didn't give it to them. She said, I'm not going to live with you anymore. You are not my parents. You abused me every year, and I was and you didn't treat me like your own daughter. I'm running away from the house." The parents said, "Wait, give us the bag of gold back." She said, "No, I'm going back home." So she ran from the forest and never came back to her parents. So when she grew up, she became a really, really successful girl. and she lived her life happily. And then after a few years, her parents came to her again and apologized to her for being so rude to her. So she forgave them and let them live with her. And after that, they lived happily ever after. Thank you.
That was amazing, Erica. There was so much, and your expression is fantastic these days. It's amazing. I'm sure everyone else, I was gripped by the story. And there's so much of it. I love where at some point you had the different, there was the outside and the inside, the outside of the teacher and the inside the teacher, the outside of the forest, the inside of the forest. Fantastic. And the reconciliation at the end just rounded it off beautifully. Now I'm going to let everyone else speak. Now I've rattled on for a little while. But before we go on, Kenza unfortunately is not very well at the moment, so she won't be joining us today. So it is in fact Erica's night. So you are the center of our world tonight, Erica. But Manuela, have you anything to say about Erica's story?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, John Doe.
Manuela, you have to unmute.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you, Erica. That was a lovely, lovely story. And I came in a bit late, but I managed to get the bits, I think, the important parts of the story. And I haven't heard you telling a story for a while, maybe. And I just agree with John. Your storytelling skills are absolutely fantastic. You did engage us all. The way you expressed yourself, remarkable. And I love your style. You're very Italian in moments of your story. I can feel that the transportation. And it wasn't only enjoyable this time. It was also very, very effective in conveying an important message with that story, and your voice modularity. So there was lots of things happening today that I hadn't picked up on, maybe because I haven't seen you as much recently. So well done, brava.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing.
Lisa, what have you got to say to Erica?
I came in late as well, so I only got the last end of it, but I love how enthusiastic she is as a storyteller. Erica, you just come across so vibrant and alive and determined in your stories. So yes, I enjoyed it very much.
And for those,
thank you very much.
For those, for those who came in late, there was some when she was setting up the story, there was some very important bits. There was a reluctance for girls or it was sort of the parents, the adults were very anti-education. And when they eventually let her go to a school, it was a very strict one, which and also there was and skin color was particularly important, and in terms of that people were that there was she set up at the beginning that the black was that equated with unintelligent and white was equated with intelligent, and the whole story, having set that up in a minute, it wasn't just a great story. The story itself was knocking down those assumptions. The education is useless. The intelligence is based on skin color, but a very sweet way of doing it. A fantastically effective way of doing it. Erica, was that story yours, or did you find it somewhere else? Where did you get that?
I made up this story by myself.
Oh, even better, fantastic. I just think it had the way you set it up, just put by putting all that stuff at the beginning, and then it's not mentioned in the story, but the whole story was knocking down those assumptions. Fantastic in that fairy tale manner. Genius, absolute genius. Mike Faculty,
Thank
have you
you.
anything to say?
Of course. I'll try and make up for Babasi not being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my lovely. It was a great little story. That teacher, what a horror. And the parents, absolute horrors. The teacher reminded me of Miss Trunchbull. She was that bad. But I was so pleased that Lavender, with her cleverness, sorted it all out. I do love a story with a happy ending.
Thank you.
And Norman.
My cursor disappeared. Erica, yes, the shaping of your story and that it is your own story is very good, and the energy and enthusiasm seemed to. We didn't need the internet to hear your story; it was coming through all by itself. But because you overcame the challenges when you lost your connection, so that's and did not let that throw you for telling the story. So I really enjoyed your keeping the energy connected with that story. I look
Thank
forward to
you.
hearing more.
Whoa, what an amazing evening. It was, I think it's great that with that, although Erica was the only person who arrived, she did a story that was long enough and had powerful enough and strong enough to carry the whole evening. So well done. Another round of applause for Erica, please, for everyone. Thank you. And what have we got coming up? Friday, we've got Stories for Children at 6 o'clock UK time. And that's from Liz Weir, the amazing Liz Weir. Worth a listen. Erica, she's like a queen of storytelling. And and you can pick up lots from her just listening to her style. Not that you need, but you know, we all listen to each other. We all that's the thing with storytellers. We all listen to each other because I mean, I should take things from your style. You had some lovely stuff in there. But so what have we got? Oh, Saturday we have, and everyone's welcome to come along to this and tell. Ace Novation is running a 24-hour storytelling for the Turkish earthquake victims, and we at the cafe are doing 2 hours of that, and that's from 7 o'clock till 9 in UK time. A little late for you, Erica, I'm afraid, unless you stay up. If you come, I'll put you on first. That's on Saturday at 7 o'clock in the evening UK time, which is about midnight, I think, in India. You'll need a big cup of cocoa. But everyone is welcome to come and tell a story on that. The 2 hours will be, depending on how many people, they may be short stories we want for everyone, but it'd be great to be there. And Waleed, thank you very much for running the for flying the magic carpet. And Erica, we hope to see you again. Come next week with another fantastic story. Thank you. You are our star, this week's star.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Take care.
Bye.